So I'm meeting up with my friend for brunch today. I haven't seen her since May, so not sure what the look's gonna be. Just gonna vibe and see what happens. But I'm gonna start off with this Adena Semirix illuminating veil, just so I can look glowy and healthy. It's a cloudy day here in Dallas, so we have to bring the sunshine somehow. Just putting this on the high points. If you have a hard time finding where your high points on your face are, so like even though the general area is the same for everybody, like your features are different than a celebrity's features or like a model's features. So you really want to go into a light source and just move your face and literally see where the light is actually hitting and just tap it. This is a brow soap. I'm gonna use some setting spray and make a little concoction. Going in with the Scandinavia. I don't know if you saw my short about the Scandinavia setting spray, but the whole like Urban Decay thing is so crazy to me. Anyway, this is a tried and true bomb ass setting spray that I've literally had in my kit forever. So if you're looking for a good one, check it out. I've been kind of feeling cream foundations lately, so I'm gonna do this. This is the RCMA palette. This is my own personal palette. Don't judge me for how gross it looks. I'm still gonna go in with the spatula and just take some out of the pan. Cream foundation works best when you warm it up a little bit. So because this is a wax-based foundation, it holds up really, really well through any sort of weather. You can use it on any skin type. Going with a kabuki style brush. Just loading up my brush and stippling this. Are we excited that college football's back? I'm not. I don't care. I wish I did care though. Cause like I'm in Texas and that is like a religion here. I just don't understand football, which like it's kind of embarrassing. Cause I feel like everyone and their mother knows every intricacy of the game. And I'm like, I'm just gonna cheer. Like I know when there's a touchdown. That's about it. But like why does the clock keep going when they're stopped? I don't get that. Ugh. I gave myself a peel the other day and my skin's kind of like peeling now. So I'm definitely gonna have to keep my skin light so it doesn't look like shit throughout the day. So I'm gonna go with that same palette and use a darker color just to like warm me up a little bit, give me a little contour. Your fingers are your best tools. I mean, I've gotten in the habit of not using my hands because I just don't want to do that on my client's face. I think some people might not appreciate that, but I always laugh because my clients will be like, don't judge me when I use my fingers. And I'm like, that's great. These are the Lord's makeup brushes, okay? Never forget. I have a beauty blender. I'm gonna use that same setting spray to dampen it. I'm gonna blend this out. I usually will blend my bronzer / contour just into my hairline a little bit, just so there's not like a weird line, which I could not do that when my hair was like a bleach-in tone, but this just looks more natural. So it's not just like a line of orange and then your hair. Going on with a brush just a little bit underneath my jawline and then use a little bit around my lips. And then just bringing the nose contour into my eye area. This looks crazy right now, but I'm gonna blend it out. Incredible, my nose is peeling, so it's gonna be really cute to try to do a nose contour. This looks very natural, so I might just like pump it up a little bit because we know I can't control myself. So I'm just gonna go in with the butt of the beauty blender and just add a little bit more contour. So I'm kind of just diffusing everything out. I just want everything to like look soft. For my eyes, I'm gonna go in with Ben Nye. This is a color correcting wheel because even though I got good sleep last night, it doesn't look like I did. So my darkness is like a little purpley, a little blue. So I'm gonna go in with the yellow and then this very well loved orange part of the color corrector. So I'm gonna dip my brush into both of these, mix it together on the back of my hand, and then just dab it where I have my dark spots. 10 hours of sleep, is that you? I know you see it. So normally when I'm color correcting, I just keep it to the area where it's discolored, but I don't know, this is just brightening me up. So I'm kind of blending it outwards a little bit more than I normally would. Fresh as a daisy. So the whole point behind a color corrector is that it just neutralizes your skin. So if you're doing it right, you shouldn't even necessarily need a concealer. So I'll see what happens as I put my eye makeup on. I might want to add some concealer, but right now, I think it's looking good. So I'm just filling in my eyebrows using a cream product from St. Minerals. Any cream product or brow product will do. I would use it in the exact same way. So just filling in any sparse areas. Meaning if this was a powder, if this was a pencil, I would use the exact same motions in the exact same places. Do that lightly, come back to it. I bounce around a lot just because I want to make sure that the balance of my makeup is maintained. This is an eyeshadow stick from Billion Dollar Beauty. This is in Soft Nude. Just applying it, starting my lash line and working my way upward. Good old MAC 217. Taking that easy on the bottom. Really making sure that the outer corner is connected. When I'm editing these videos, oh my god, when I make this face, oh, nightmare inducing. I'm so sorry, but we all do it, don't we? I'm just gonna go along my lash line and kind of sketch out a shape that I want. Gonna use that same blending brush. So I like to go with the pencil on top of my cream powder. What? I like to go with my pencil on top of my cream eyeshadow. It just kind of helps to create that shape, and it also gives me a really good base for my eyeshadow. So this is a palette of eyeshadows. These are all from St. Minerals. I do some work with them sometimes, and these are their eyeshadow shades. So I'm just gonna go in with a clean brush, and I'm gonna go in with this warm shade right here. So do you see how much depth that adds? I mean, I'm barely using any product, and it just adds so much depth right away. Going in with a smaller brush and doing the same on the bottom. All right, for my eyelids, I'm gonna use this like pinky shade right here. It's in 05. I'm just patting that in the center of my lid. This is the Half Magic Sparkle Stick Crayon. These are insane. So I'm adding some right in the very center of my lid, just to make it look dewy. I love when eyeshadow has like a wet look. So this is an easy way to fake it. Come on, daytime, let's go. I'm just gonna add a little bit to the inner corner. And this is in Champagne Sparkle. Using it again, my Milk Cacao, just a tight line. And then taking a pencil brush to smudge out the excess. Now, I don't know if I can use these in my waterline, but I'm gonna do it anyway. So don't try this at home, okay? It doesn't feel super comfortable, so maybe don't try that, for real. I'll survive. So I'm gonna let that sit, move back to the skin, and so I'm using the Jouer concealer in Lace. I need to get a new one. This is almost out. So I'm just gonna go in like the highlight areas. I don't really want that much coverage, nor do I want to put that many products on my face just because my skin is peeling. It's gonna be a hot mess if I add too much, so. Can you see that? Can you see how bad my nose is peeling? Oh well. So I want to add a little bit more brightness and like lift my outer corner. So I'm gonna go back in with that same concealer and just lift me up. It's like a push-up bra for your eyes, you know? D cups instantly. Let's go. Yes. Okay, moving on to the cheeks. I found this. There's literally nothing on it, but I know without a shadow of a doubt, this is MAC Vanilla Pigment. Lord knows how long I've had it. But this is a trick that I used to do all the time. I saw Nikki Makeup do this years ago. So she would take a cream blush and put it in the palm of her hand. Any pigment will work, any sort of like shimmery pigment. I don't want to make a mess, but just dab some of that and then take a brush and then just mix it together. If you can see. I need more blush. I'm going with a little bit of a darker color because I think that might be more impactful. And put my brush down so I don't dump the whole container out in my hand. I feel like Bill Nye making my concoctions. Do you see that? That looks like orgasm. Does it not? Tell me I'm wrong. Yeah, I literally used to do this every day for my makeup. Also with the addition of the powder in there, like it just, it looks more like a cream, but with the powder, it's gonna be more long lasting. Shout out to my old makeup kit for holding this hostage for so long. I'm just gonna add the excess to my lips. Great. I'm just gonna go and give one more final blend to everything before I start with powder. My nose is killing me. Oh, flaky. Kimchi, puff puff fast. Labor Day is tomorrow, so I'm really excited to do some shopping. I need new makeup. I keep on using the same stuff, which nothing is wrong with that. I kind of just feel like, correct me if I'm wrong, but like, do you care if people are using the same products over and over again? I really believe that it's technique over product. Like, do people still want to see it if I'm using the same stuff every single time? Like, I would hope so, but. So I'm gonna go with my pressed foundation powder and just get rid of the excess setting powder. Now I'm gonna go in with the, I don't know how to say this, but the setting spray. Well, it's first spray serum, but it's gonna be like third spray serum, okay? This has like truffle oil. Yeah, it has like truffle oil in it. And this is just gonna help to take away some of that powdery look, kind of melt everything together. Smells divine, instantly looks more natural. So I'm gonna do my lips while I let that dry. This is Legendary Latte by Makeup Forever. It's just a really nude shade. This is in the color Extreme, so these are waterproof, so these will last longer. And same formula, this is in Limitless Brown. I'm just gonna do a little bit of contouring. So because it's waterproof, you have to work a little bit harder to blend it out, but I think the smudge with everything just looks more natural. I'm bouncing around so much. Can you keep up? I'm gonna go in and just lightly go over the bronze areas with a pressed powder foundation. How do we feel about the Louis Vuitton Pat McGrath collab? You know, the lipsticks that are like $160. I saw, shoot, I don't remember his name. Anyway, he bought the whole collection and the swatches that he did himself were stunning. That being said, I don't know if I would spend that much money. If someone gave it to me, I would be thrilled. Am I gonna spend, you know, $250 on an eyeshadow palette? Probably not. I think my cheeks look really good the way they are, but I'm still gonna go in and add some powder blush on the top. This is from NYX, My Butter Half. That's what I'm talking about. Shimmery. I'm gonna add some fake lashes. Everyone wears fake lashes at brunch, right? Happy. These are also from Temu. They're a little bit more natural than the ones I used in my last tutorial. This is the Made by Mitchell Holly Pop collection. I love this lipstick, it's so good. like that perfect 90s, like trashy pink. I love it. Respectfully. Okay, I'm gonna let these lashes dry before I put on mascara. So I'm just gonna go in and do any final touches. I'm just gonna use this pen to add some depth on the ends of my brows. And just randomly throughout the front. Okay, mascara. I'm gonna use brown black on the bottom and then black on top. I'm gonna use the Maybelline Colossal Mascara. Oh, sorry, Colossal Bubble Mascara. If you saw my review on this mascara is really good. It just smudges on me really badly. So I save it for moments like this when I'm using fake lashes because I'm not gonna put the mascara like on like the absolute tips of my fake lashes. So this will give me the thickness that I want and it shouldn't smudge on me. So if a mascara doesn't work for you, I suggest saving it for moments like this. For those of you who this mascara does work on, I'm so jealous. I'm gonna add some gloss. This is from Buxom. White Russian Sparkle. I need a white Polish sparkle. This is from my makeup kit, so I'm gonna use it on a spatula, just keep it sanitary. Just a little bit in the center of the lips. I'm gonna add some contour powder. This is from Billion Dollar Beauty. I love this contour kit. It's amazing for travel because it has the matching cream and the matching powder. It's excellent. It's actually a cool toned cream and powder, which for like true contouring is essential. I'm gonna use on this angle brush, just a dab right under my cheekbones. Just gonna add a little by my hairline as well. All right, I'm gonna get dressed, put my jewelry on, and see how it all looks. And for like a little sporty look, but let's do some setting spray. Because if it is gonna rain, I need to be ready. Oh my god, is that the sun? Praise God. I think this is it. I have to head out, but thank you for watching and I'll see you next time.